Habari zenu, hakuna matata huku Kenya. It's another morning, a beautiful morning. It's on a Sunday, and today I just don't feel like doing anything. You know this song, today I don't feel like doing anything. That's me. So today I woke up to admire my flowers, which are really blooming well. The weather is nice. It has started to rain, and the flowers are flowering. They gave me the vibes, the Christmas vibe. Is what's Christmas? What's Christmas without flowers? So I love flowers because one thing I believe they have is therapy. They give me therapy. And those who have been watching my videos, I started by saying we moved to this site by a forced eviction from where we were living. So one of the ways that I've been managing my stress is by planting flowers. I have so many flowers, but not yet as many as I would want them to be. So they are different, but I don't know their names. Where do I get them? I don't buy flowers. Majority they are not for, some of them are for buying. Along the road we have so many flowers, different species that are planted along the road with flowers. They are sold. But what I do is when I visit your home, please don't chase me away when you see me cutting some stems of your flowers if you invite me. So I get them from my friends' homes, or maybe I visit a hotel. I'm just having a meal, whether it's coffee, water, and then I see a flower that I like. I just approach the groundsman. It's just cut for me a stem, because most of the flowers anyway, they are vegetative. You cut a stem, you come and plant it, they're just going to grow. So I have majority of them, and I'm happy that majority are blooming. When you wake up to this sensation of different colors on your front yard, these are blessings. They're just blessings. So it's on a Sunday, as I've told you, a Sunday morning, and I felt, let me share with you what I'm having in my front yard. We are slowly improving this front yard, and I told you I want to walk with you in this journey of mine of improving my country home homestead, if it makes any sense. And I've given myself a deadline of at least 2 years for this compound to feel like a real home. So I want to walk with you through this journey. I don't want to be alone. And I felt it's a way of therapy for me to be on YouTube, sharing with you what we are going through as a family since last year. Can you imagine these flowers are less than 1 year? Less than 1 year old. Even these tree, it's a bottle brush. Yes, we planted them April this year. You can see how tall it is. And we planted them along the fence to provide some bit of privacy before we do a real fence. So some of them I've told you they are vegetative, like this one, very easy to grow it. And then it's succulent, doesn't need a lot of flowering. This is lavender. At least I know some of the names. This is a lavender. It has not started flowering. And we have that black polythene bag providing privacy on one of the sides. So this, the pink one, the pink flower, I have different species. I have pink, I have orange, I have hot pink, I have red, I have white. I'm lucky. I have several species or several types of that flower. So yeah, that's me deciding on what to do. On this Sunday, I feel really lazy to do anything. I remember I don't have a house help, so I do somehow everything in this house. Although we have divided some roles, like the kids do some stuff, My hubby does some stuff, but being the woman or the lady of the house, you do much of the work. So what you're seeing is the black polythene bag. We're using it as we're using it to dry some maize. Remember, guys, in the previous video, I kept on mentioning we are trying to save as much as possible. Since when you are doing this construction, which was done within 2 months. Can you believe 2 months building a bungalow? Lord Jesus, that was a miracle. Anyway, we really used a lot of funds, even our savings. Much of our savings went into this construction since we did it in a hurry. We were trying to find a home for the family. We cannot live in the streets just because somebody decided to evict us. Again, another thing that made me to go to YouTube to share with you is the professionals out there, whether you are a lawyer, not a lawyer, people who are employed by the government. Maybe you work in KPLC and then you live with these staff houses, or you work in a water company, or you are a teacher in the staff houses, or you are just living in government houses. Can we start there? Government houses. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, my dear. So can you have a plan ahead? If anything happens, where are you going to take your kids? And you don't want to disturb your relatives. The economy is very bad. It's not the time to take your kids, or you go and maybe you live in one of the relatives' home for 3 months, 2 months. My goodness, how are they going to feed themselves? So we worked ourselves out last year. At a time like now, we were busy here. Busy. Even on us, we didn't have an off day. Taking our construction. If a foreman is doing the best that they can, those guys are working like machines. We are building night and day. So yeah, I've decided to dry my maize. It's not completely dry, but we have some infestation of weevils, and I don't want to put pesticide. So we are drying, and then I use a very tight. I store it in a very airtight thing, whether it's a container, but very airtight, to take us through next year. So yeah, you can see my attire for the day. It's giving the vacation vibes. So today I woke up feeling some kind of occasion. I've seen that trend on TikTok. Today I need a occasion. Whether it's a staycation, a vacation, a medication, I'm in that mood, that vibe. The attire, it's giving the vibe of a vacation. Even the hat, my goodness. Who feels like taking me for a vacation somewhere, or a staycation? This work is too much for me. That's why it's a coincidence that I woke up admiring the flowers, and now I'm dressed in a flowery trouser. What a coincidence. And then the 2 seats that you're seeing there, I bought them on your way to Patsagana, on your way to Makutano. I saw them when I was going to buy the fruit seedlings that I shared with you on the last video. So again, I planned to buy them later on. So after I bought the tree seedlings, then I saved some bit of money. One is going for, they sell at 600. So I managed to buy 4. We are 4. Me and my hubby and our 2 sons. So we bought 4 of them. Since I had promised that it's a lady, I bought from a lady, that I will buy them a month later, and I kept my word. She was able to sell to me at 400. Such a good deal. So at least we put them at the porch as we admire the view in our neighborhood. We are blessed with a good view. we thank the Lord for this land. And whoever sold to us, kind-hearted people, very good people. So this land we bought, immediately we were employed. We have never eaten our salary when it is full since we were employed. So the first time we were employed, we just committed. We committed that money to buying this land, and we were just left penniless again. I think we're used to surviving. So you can see the one that my hubby is seated on has not faded. It has been inside the house. We just leave 2 of them outside here because most of the time when we get from work, then I cook supper. We just kind of feel like chilling outside here, me and my hubby. So that's why it looks new, but we bought them at the same time. So after drying the maize, we have decided to take breakfast now. And him, you see, he's dressed. He wants to go out. He has an errand to run. So we are just taking our tea here, planning our next projects, whether they are going to come true or not. That's us. We're just like sitting down, chilling, sharing our ideas with the little that we have, and thanking God for the much that we have. So professionals out there, the word for this video is can you plan ahead? Plan ahead. Anything can happen, my dear. Anything can happen at any time. And I wouldn't want you to go through what I went through. It was hell on earth. I wouldn't want you to go through what I went through. Sometimes I'm not even able to explain what you went through because I don't feel anyone can ever understand what you went through. You can see from there the view, it's beautiful, and that's one of our sons. Again, the one who likes being filmed, and I fear maybe in the future is going to sue me. That's why I don't like them appearing on videos, but he has to force his way. I think he knows what he's doing. And our breakfast is leftovers food for yesterday. And tea. Teachers are obsessed with tea in Kenya. I don't know what's wrong with us with tea. We just love tea. Something is wrong with our system. Even when at home, sometimes you miss the school tea. We call it the staff room tea. I don't know what's wrong. You see other professionals taking coffee, I don't know, taking juice in the morning. But teachers, my goodness, tea is our thing. Any sitting with a teacher without tea, my goodness, that is not a serious sitting or a meeting. Can you give us tea? When you invite us to your birthdays or your weddings we need tea, Mama, we need tea. So after we have tea, he'll just go where he had planned to go. And I'll sit my lazy ass here until it gets to lunchtime. We eat lunch. I don't know what else I will do because today is that day that you feel you need to just sit down and relax. I thank God for this far, that you're still pushing on, that we can afford a meal on our table, that we are not sick, because my God, if any one of us would become sick right now, and the health insurance in Kenya is another thing. So that's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.